Welcome to our countdown of the craziest coincidences in history. Get ready to have your mind blown by these eerie and fascinating events. You know, as a science guy, I'm always skeptical. We want evidence, data, proof. But then the universe throws us a curveball, something so strange, so unbelievably unlikely that it makes you question everything you thought you knew. Are these coincidences just random quirks of fate? Or is there something more at play? Let's dive in and explore some of the most baffling historical coincidences that will leave you pondering the mysteries of the universe. First up, let's talk about two iconic presidents, Abraham Lincoln and John F. Kennedy. These two leaders, though separated by nearly a century, have an uncanny number of parallels that make you wonder if history has a way of repeating itself. These two men, separated by a century, led America through some of its most turbulent times. Lincoln during the Civil War, and Kennedy during the Cold War, and the Civil Rights Movement. Both faced immense challenges and left indelible marks on the nation, but their similarities go beyond their leadership. Get this, both were elected to Congress in '46 and later became president in '60. Lincoln in 1846 and Kennedy in 1946. It's almost as if their political careers were mirror images of each other. Think about that for a second. It's like history was playing a cosmic echo. The coincidences don't stop there. Both men were deeply committed to the idea of a united nation and worked tirelessly to achieve it. And it gets weirder. Both men had successors named Johnson Andrew Johnson after Lincoln, Lyndon B. Johnson after Kennedy. Both Johnsons were Southern Democrats and former senators. And if that's not enough, both were tragically assassinated on a Friday. Lincoln was shot on April 14, 1865, and Kennedy on November 22, 1963. The eerie similarities continue to pile up. Now hold on to your hats, because it gets even more specific. Lincoln was shot in Ford's Theater, while Kennedy was shot in a Ford car, a Lincoln Continental, no less. The name Ford links both tragic events in a chilling way. Coincidence or conspiracy? I'll let you decide. These parallels have fueled countless theories and debates over the years, with some people convinced that there's more to these similarities than mere chance. But here's something else to ponder. Lincoln had a secretary named Kennedy who warned him not to go to the theater the night he was shot. This warning, though unheeded, adds another layer to the mysterious connections between these two presidents. And Kennedy had a secretary named Lincoln who advised him not to go to Dallas the day he was assassinated. Spooky, right? These eerie coincidences make you wonder if there are unseen forces at play, or if history has a strange way of repeating itself in the most unexpected ways. Whether you believe in fate, destiny, or just a series of bizarre coincidences, the parallels between Lincoln and Kennedy are undeniably fascinating. They remind us that history is full of mysteries and that sometimes the past and present are more intertwined than we realize. So the next time you think about these two iconic leaders, remember the strange and spooky connections that link them. It's a reminder that history, with all its twists and turns, often has more in common with itself than we might think. Next, let's move on to the ocean, a place of vastness and mystery. The ocean has always been a source of fascination and fear, a realm of endless possibilities and hidden dangers. It is within this vast expanse that our story unfolds. In 1898, a novelist named Morgan Robertson published a book called Futility, a fictional tale about a grand ocean liner. This book, though a work of fiction, would later be seen as an eerie premonition of real-life events. This ship, named the Titan, was described as the largest ship ever built, a marvel of engineering, and yes, you guessed it, deemed unsinkable. The Titan was a symbol of human ingenuity and ambition, a floating palace that promised luxury and safety. Sound familiar? 14 years later, the Titanic, a real-life behemoth claiming the title of the largest ship afloat, set sail. The Titanic was the pride of its era, a testament to the technological advancements of the early 20th century. It was also believed to be unsinkable, but then tragedy struck. The Titanic, like its fictional counterpart, was not immune to the perils of the sea. Both the fictional Titan and the real Titanic met their doom after colliding with, wait for it, an iceberg in the North Atlantic in April. The similarities between the two disasters are striking and unsettling. The similarities are chilling. Both ships were traveling at similar speeds, both lacked sufficient lifeboats, and both sank, resulting in a tragic loss of life. The eerie parallels between the Titan and the Titanic have puzzled historians and readers alike for over a century. Was Robertson a psychic, a time traveler, or was this a bizarre case of life imitating art in the most tragic way possible? The mystery remains unsolved, leaving us to wonder about the strange coincidences that sometimes occur in our world. Perhaps it was a warning, a reminder of the limits of human hubris and the unpredictable nature of the sea. The story of the Titanic and the Titan serves as a haunting reminder of the fragility of human endeavors. No matter how advanced our technology, the ocean remains a force to be reckoned with, a vast and unpredictable entity that can humble even the greatest of ships. As we reflect on these events, we are reminded of the importance of respect for nature and the need for caution in our pursuits. The ocean, with all its beauty and danger, continues to be a source of inspiration and awe, a place where stories of triumph and tragedy are written in the waves. Chapter 3, The 23 Enigma, a numerical conspiracy. Now let's talk about something that has fascinated mathematicians and conspiracy theorists alike, the 23 Enigma. This peculiar phenomenon has intrigued minds for decades, sparking debates and discussions across various fields. This idea suggests that the number 23 pops up in significant historical events far more often than mere chance would allow. It's as if the number has a mysterious presence, weaving itself into the fabric of our history. Let's take William Shakespeare, for example, the legendary playwright whose works have stood the test of time. The Bard, the man who gave us Hamlet and Romeo and Juliet, was born in 1564 and died in 1616. These dates are not just random numbers, they hold a deeper connection. Add those digits together, 1 plus 5 plus 6 plus 4 plus 1 plus 6 plus 1 plus 6. And what do you get? You got it, 23. It's almost as if the number was destined to be part of his life story, but it doesn't stop there. The 23 Enigma extends beyond literature and into the realms of science and exploration. Remember the first man-moon landing, that giant leap for mankind? This monumental event in human history also has ties to the number 23. It occurred on July 20th, 1969, or 7/20/1969. These numbers, when examined closely, reveal an intriguing pattern. Now add those digits together, 7 plus 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 9 plus 6 plus 9. What's the grand total? 34. But the enigma doesn't end there. And what do you get when you add 3 plus 4? You guessed it, 23. Coincidence? Maybe. Or perhaps there's something more to it, but the 23 Enigma doesn't stop there. It continues to appear in various aspects of our lives, from historical events to everyday occurrences. Look around, and you'll find the number 23 popping up in all sorts of unexpected places. Is it a sign, a secret code, or just a figment of our imagination, or just our brains trying to find patterns in the randomness of the universe? The human mind is wired to seek out connections and make sense of the world around us. This tendency can lead us to see patterns where there may be none. From famous people to significant dates, the number 23 seems to have an uncanny ability to insert itself into the narrative. Whether it's a birth date, a significant event, or even a random occurrence, the number 23 is there, lurking in the background. Some believe that the 23 Enigma is a sign of a deeper hidden truth about the universe. Others dismiss it as mere coincidence, a product of our pattern-seeking brains. But one thing is certain: the number 23 has captured our collective imagination. So the next time you come across the number 23, take a moment to ponder its significance. Is it just a number? Or is it a key to unlocking the mysteries of the universe? The answer may be more complex than we think. Chapter 4, April 21st, A Date with Destiny. And here's another head-scratcher. We've talked about coincidences in lives and events, but what about dates? Could certain dates hold a strange power, a cosmic significance? Consider April 21st. On this day in 1889, a man who would become synonymous with American wit and literature was born. Mark Twain, the author of classics like The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, lived a long and illustrious life, but it was on April 21st, 1910, that he breathed his last. Fast forward to 1955, and another giant, this time in the world of physics, passes away, Albert Einstein. Einstein, the man who revolutionized our understanding of space, time, and gravity, also died on April 21st. Two brilliant minds from different eras, both leaving this world on the same date. Is it just a random quirk of the calendar? Or does April 21st hold a deeper significance, a date with destiny? Chapter 5, born on the 4th of July, Presidential Birthday Bash. Finally, let's talk about a coincidence that's about as American as apple pie and fireworks. US presidents born on the 4th of July. That's right, the day we celebrate our nation's independence is also the birthday of not one, not two, but three US presidents. John Adams, our second president and a key figure in the American Revolution, was born on July 4th, 1735. And if that wasn't enough, Thomas Jefferson, the primary author of the Declaration of Independence, the very document we celebrate on Independence Day, was also born on July 4th, just 5 years after Adams in 1740. But wait, there's more. Millard Fillmore, our 13th president, decided to join the July 4th birthday club as well. He was born in 1800. 3 presidents, all born on the 4th of July. It's like the universe was sending a message. America, you're welcome. Outro coincidences, chance or cosmic design. Thanks for joining us on this journey through some of history's most mind-boggling coincidences. From presidential parallels to literary premonitions, we've explored events so strange, so eerily similar, that they make you question the very fabric of reality. So, what's the answer? Are these coincidences just random quirks of fate, statistical anomalies in the grand tapestry of time? Or is there something more at play, a hidden hand guiding the threads of our lives? I don't have the answers, but I do know this. The universe is full of mysteries, and sometimes the most we can do is marvel at its strangeness and keep asking questions. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating content. See you next time.